Hey there, my name is Sarah. I'm a mom, military wife. I'm not really anything special. I'm definitely not an expert in the field. And today I'm going to be sharing with you why my husband and I decided to start raising our own chickens. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, it's not something that I had ever really had a desire to do at all, ever. My husband grew up on a farm, and so he was really familiar with raising animals and the concept of that. I was not. We grew up in a little neighborhood. We had a dog, and I had some goldfish that I killed, but that was about it. When I started attending college, I was actually going for, I don't remember, I think I was going for physical therapy. And there were two classes that really stuck out to me. And those were integrative nutrition and alternative methods of, medicine or whatever. And so that kind of led me on to where the path that I'm at now and was a big slap in the face. I didn't even realize that a lot of the foods we're eating, and so since college, I've continually just learned in the area, and as I learn, we change some of the habits that we have. Um, and I just guess I took for granted being able to go into the grocery store and picking out eggs, and I never think, where is this actually coming from? Because it's just there, it's in a store, and you think anything that's in your store is safe until recently. There was a video that was released, and it was absolutely disgusting the way that all of these chickens are packed into these big, like, warehouse factories, and they're lined up, they're shoved into these cages, and the eggs are coming out of these chickens. Not only that, but there have been several statements and testimonies. I'm not going to put them all in the blog. That if you're watching this video on my blog, I'm obviously not going to put that all in there, but I'm just going to tell you an overview of what I've read. And you know what? You have Google. You can work your Google and figure out all of these different articles if that's something you're interested in. But we were reading articles on these people who were working in these plants and seeing the sick chickens being grinded up and fed to the chickens. Not only that, but to reduce the cost of waste removal. So you think you've got millions maybe, or hundreds of thousands of chickens packed into these factories to produce eggs for the consumers who, who want their eggs and they want it now. So they are trying to cut back on costs. So instead of having waste, like the chicken poop removed, or any kind of animals really, what some of the terrible companies are doing is they're taking that waste, they're grinding it up with dead chickens, with everything else, with nasty stuff, and they are feeding that back to the chickens. And not only that, but they are injecting some of these chickens with so many hormones that it gets into the meat, it gets into the eggs. It's just not a good idea. And then who's eating the eggs? Duh, you're eating the eggs. Do you think that's a good idea? Nope. And for me to watch this information and to sit there and go, oh my gosh, I had no idea. So it was a really big wake-up call. Not only that, but I don't know anyone in their right mind, except for somebody who's truly just absolutely flipping demented, can look at the pictures that some of these inside workers and undercover agents have taken, and these animals are literally in tiny cages, like small cages. They lose their feathers, they never see the light of day, and it's just disgusting. So all of these animals are constantly producing a stress hormone because they're in a stressful environment. So that stress hormone gets transferred to the eggs or the meat, which you then eat. So you're putting this stressed out toxic crap in your body, and we're wondering why we have so many illnesses and disease nowadays. It's absolutely ridiculous to me that our focus on treatment, our focus for diseases and illnesses nowadays is more on, oh, let's just fix the problem, or let's just fix the symptoms instead of actually finding out what the root of the problem is, and it's disgusting. So we were sitting there, and I was, I'm like, okay, I want to obviously be able to have organic, and that's better for the family, but that as well is going to be more expensive. So what we decided to do is raise our own chickens. My husband is fantastic. We have outside, we probably we have about I think 11, I don't know, 5 big ones, 11 medium-sized ones, 3 really cute little soft fluffy ones. We have about 7, I think 14 outside. They're all different ages, and right now we only have 4 that are laying eggs, but even just the 4 chickens that we have produce enough eggs for all of me and the boys. So now what we're going to be doing is selling some of the chickens that we've raised. We have, I think, 40 eggs in the incubator downstairs right now. So those are going to be hatching in the next 2 days, which is really exciting. And it's a lot easier than I thought it would be. It's not high maintenance. I'm pretty impressed with us. So not only that, but we're going to take some of the extra eggs that we have, and we're going to start selling them to, local people in the area so that they can have eggs coming from local, fresh farmers. And so it's really exciting. I feel really, really blessed that we have the opportunity right now to be able to do this and share this information with others. What I am urging you, definitely urging you to do, is know where your food's coming from, not just eggs. I'm talking any kind of meat that you see on the store in the shelves. We personally, the #1 brand that we avoid is Tyson. And if you want to know why, go to Google. It's going to shock you. Just really start to know where your food is coming from and be aware of that, because even just small things that you're going to do are going to start to add up for your health. And spending your money on locally grown and supporting people who are doing the right things and who are raising animals the way animals should be raised, the more people who spend money and support those, the more that the industry is going to have to produce that, because your money is so powerful, and where you spend it is really going to send a message like, hey, look, we're not going to buy that crap anymore, so you had better stop even thinking about doing that, and they're going to be forced to change. But the only way they're going to be changed is if we, the consumers, stop supporting all of that crap with our spending habits. So that's my biggest piece of advice to you. If you want to see what we're doing, how we're raising chickens, keep up with the playlist I will be posting on my YouTube channel. It's just called Our Cheapies. I'm pretty much going to make my husband, not make him, but he's going to be in charge of that stuff. I think he might even be starting his own blog about it. I mean, that man is just a super genius whiz when it comes to anything like that. So I'm not the expert in that area. My husband, he definitely is. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and post a comment or email me. My email is sara@livelaughwrap.com, and if you haven't already done so, you can definitely subscribe to our playlist or my channel and watch our videos on the cheapies and just stay up to date with what we're doing. So if you are watching this video and you're on my blog, I do encourage you to watch a couple of the videos posted below. It might be a little graphic, it might be a little shocking, but if you are anything like me, and when you see this, you will absolutely just realize exactly what I'm talking about. And if you like the information that I'm telling you right now, or if it helped you even at all a little bit, please just like the video and share it. I'm not anyone special. I'm just a mom out there right now just trying to make even a tiny difference where I can. And right now, this is where I can do that. So thank you so much for allowing me to share this information with you. I hope you found it useful, and I really, really do hope that it makes a difference for you. So thanks so much for watching and subscribing, and I hope you have a wonderful day.